Hi everybody, my name is Neville Smith and I'm the head of the global Tidal energy team. I'm a Kiwi who lives and works in Australia. I'm an inventor and I work as a truck driver by day. In my spare time over many years, I've worked on my tidal stream generator, which to date, I've totally funded myself. How did it start, you ask? Well, it all started on a normal day when I drove over a causeway with a tidal inlet on both sides. As the tide was going out, I could see the water rushing out from under the road through a pipe. I couldn't help but notice all of that free energy going to waste 4 times a day like clockwork. So it was here that my tidal stream generator was conceived. Having had experience with patents before, I did what was required to protect my design concept. It wasn't cheap, but we feel it was a necessary investment. The generator is a semi-submersible unit that can be located in a fast-flowing river or in a location where the tidal flow is at least 3 knots, often an inlet or a tidal channel. Although our initial design was about 14 feet long with a 3-foot diameter tube, the full-size unit will be closer to 50 feet long with a 10-foot diameter tube. Most of the generator's workings are below the waterline and out of sight. The generator is housed in a watertight compartment that is accessed from above the waterline. The unit is moored in a position that the flow of water passes through it in either direction with maximum efficiency. Because it floats like a boat, it goes up and down with the tide. The water flows into the tube and through 3 sets of feathering blades that are connected on a common drive shaft. The same water can pass through multiple generators. When the blades turn, so does the shaft, and through gearing, energy is transferred to the drive in the generator house. Inside the generator house you'll find gears, switchboards, starting units, computer controls, closed circuit television and a 1 or 1.5 megawatt generator. Most of the components are standard and can be found in large wind turbines. Once the electricity is produced, it's transferred by cable to land. The generator units are designed and moored to operate in either direction. This is so that they don't need to swing around the mooring and will take up a minimum of space. That means that more unit generators will fit in a given area if a multi-unit installation is required. The next step was to build a small prototype. Small being the size of a minivan, that is. So off I went to the hardware store to buy many sheets of plywood, screws, tubes of contact glue, and the tools I needed. With the plan in my head, I started the build in my carport, but soon had to shift to my brother-in-law's work shed. The build soon outgrew this space as well. Finally, we moved to an outside space in the yard next to where I work. Like so many good inventions, our design is very simple, with a few innovations that make it unique. Many components were adapted from easily sourced items. With much perseverance and assistance from others, our prototype slowly came together. Upon completion of the build, our prototype testing phase began. Tests often attracted many onlookers, all asking the same question: what is it? On one occasion, the Coast Guard even asked if our boat was sinking. Rather sheepishly, I explained about the generator and how it floats low in the water. With many modifications and development of our design over time, we've managed to achieve very positive results. We worked awfully hard over the testing period, and where others might have said, "It doesn't work," we said, "How do we make it work?" We tried many things over the years and never gave up, although we came close at times. After all, you're only allowed to spend so much time and money on a dream. To date, we've designed, built and tested our proof of concept model. We have provisional patents in many places around the world and full patents through in the United States and Australia. Full patents are underway in other countries and they will come through as they are processed. We have our business plan in place. 80% of our feasibility study is complete. A full-scale test site will need to be determined to finish the study. We have key appointments identified and they're ready to join the team. We're now at the stage where we're ready to build a full-size pilot for long-term testing. Testing will take up to 3 years with a cost of up to $18 million US. Government grants will determine where the test site will be. Wales, the United States and Canada are strong candidates. However, we'll need more than just government funding, and once we have all funding in place, we're ready to proceed. The funds raised through our crowdfunding campaign will be used for the next stage in our project. The funds will be allocated to development of blade design, development of feathering clutch design, design drawings, ongoing patent costs, promotional events, securing of further funding, and attending renewable energy and tidal generation conferences. Once full-scale testing is complete, we move on to commercialization. Our market is the electricity suppliers and large end users in the 1 megawatt plus market. Because our units are portable, they're suitable for the lease market where contract periods are around the 5-year planning scale. This is the case within many mining operations. So this is where you come in. We need funds to fine-tune a couple of components that are unique to our generators, and we need further funding to be able to promote and exhibit our concept to investors around the world. Some will be potential customers, investors, and other financial institutions. To do this, our small team needs to work and present full-time. We have a clean, green, renewable device that is affordable and very competitive with wind, solar, and coal. In fact, it could be 60% the cost of some wind farms. To date, I've financed everything myself, and believe me, that's not easy. So it is now that we invite you to be part of the revolution. With every contribution, we're one step closer to using the abundant resources of our oceans and rivers. We'll be one step closer to harnessing Mother Nature's awesome power and energy. In future, when you see our generator in the water, you'll know that you helped make it happen. You became part of our family, and you followed our progress on our website. You can know that we're working with the environment, and not against it. I have grandchildren, and I want them to know that I'm trying to do something to make this a better planet. But we can't do it on our own. Nobody can. But together, we can make a difference. My grandchildren love swimming, fishing, and playing on the beach, and I want to have this technology out there saving those resources for the next generation. Please be part of our journey and follow our progress. We are a team that has been prepared to work hard, and we think outside the square. We've created an asset for the future that's safe, quiet, clean, green, and renewable. So please make your cash flow. If you can help with money, that's great, and we thank you. If you can't part with your hard-earned money, please tell everybody. Friends, neighbours, schoolmates, workmates, tell everybody. We may be small, but our concept is global and achievable with your help. Remember, a 1 megawatt generator will power 570 homes. Think clean, green, renewable. Think global tidal energy. From myself, Neville Smith, my wife Yvonne, and the entire Global Tidal Energy team, we thank you for your time. Visit www.globaltidalenergy.com for more information.